Okay. Take this junk seriously, Jis. Okay, begin.
Okay, Flacco. I've got a plan. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Freeze! Brain freeze!
Oh my lord, Papa. Juice the boo-boo kitten and a half, okay? We're not doing that. Legend of Zelda, Papa. Pay attention. Go. Welcome back to the Avm Project. When this whole thing had started, what is Avm? I had mentioned how this isn't just about me going through Avm and explaining that. That's a very little part about the Avm Project is about. It is about my life after Avm.
Okay, I know what you're thinking right now, right? I ain't gonna leave this guy, right? Oh, he's been injured, who cares? Stick and listen to the channel, okay? Otherwise I slap you in the face.
I've done episodes about movies. I wanted to finally do an episode about a video game. And I picked one that would be interesting about me going through Aphasia and being that hero to make it through and save the day. So, okay, The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds, which is a lot like Legend of Zelda, Link Between, from my niece Julie, who had got a 3DS. It's pink. Weird. I know, right?
As you can see, this is Julie's 3DS, but this is my Yoshi. It's mine. Wait, hold on. Someone's calling me. Yes.
People keep talking about how it's a lot like Link to the Past, but in its own way. So I started playing the thing, and you know what? I'd never played a 3DS game before, but I was, from the beginning, you're like, okay, this is exciting. This is crazy. Now, remember, I have Aphasia, and in this entire game, there's no one talking. You have to read what's going on. I am still fighting reading from the brain injury that I went through. Avm and now going through Aphasia. I was lucky enough through YouTube to find somebody who is reading while you play the game. And I'll send you the link to the below to check out to his walkthrough, and it's helpful. But I wanted to play mostly for the game to best I could. Let me tell you a little bit about the story. Let me see this. You have to meet up and take this sword over to this place, right? And then this guy comes in, tries to take over the world or anything, and he grabs all the important people through his power, turns them into pictures. And there's one thing that he's wearing in his hand that he's borrowed. It changes him. He's able to not be sucked into the picture. He becomes part of the picture. He can move inside the picture. And that is when the story becomes crazy. Here you are, the hero, fighting the day, sucking yourself into this, jumping through jumping through parts that normally you wouldn't be able to get through. And the more you fight into it, this thing opens. And because you can turn to that picture and jump through, it's like a parallel thing that shoots you into another universe. Or another parallel universe. I get caught in those words. And that just completely changes the game. And I haven't played every single Legend of Zelda, but the ones that I have played, like, you have to follow this thing that's always like this. Oh, I'm missing this, I gotta find this. Oh, I'm missing this, I gotta find this. I'm missing this to attack, gotta find that. Not in this game. There is this guy dressed up all silly and things, because you can rent from him from the beginning of the game. You can rent different things to attack, and that changes everything really, really quickly. Once you jump through to this other universe, to jump through the different places where the evil places where you're fighting or whatever. The word I was looking for, someone else had to tell me. The word I couldn't say, someone had to help me with. The word is dungeon. This is what they call Aphasia. You can pick wherever you want to pick, how you decide. And that completely changes the way you play the Legend of Zelda, this Legend of Zelda. So much fun to play through. And once you've jumped through the universe, you have this other princess. That side of the world is been ripped apart. They don't have their high roll thing, and and when you jump through there, it's very similar to our universe, but it's not the same as our universe. You have to go through different ways to get throughout the places, and you go back in time to talk to that guy to rent more things to go through it, and just get yourself more powerful and everything. And when you're fighting the different armor guys, and it's just so much fun to play it. And thank God to this guy who's reading it. He helped me reading through the game, and I'm just kind of trying to write down some words, and try to ask questions to different people how to read it, which is not easy when you're going to Aphasia. But you know what? I'm the superhero in this story, and maybe through this I can be the superhero that's saving myself. And that those speech therapists can be those princesses that Mo has to save. To get through that. And I love the thought of that. I just kind of imagine myself fighting through this to get that red gold, or that red sword, and that gold sword, which getting the gold sword was tricky. That was really, really hard. But also with the understanding of the reading that you're trying to learn here, which is not easy, because there are different types of aphasia. There's another episode I did called "What is Aphasia?" I'll put that down the link. I'll also put down this thing that does 6 minutes to understanding little things about all types of aphasias. I've even recommended it to speech therapists, so all these people can understand a little bit more about aphasia, because we're all learning, right? And we're all being little superheroes in our story, right? And as you go through this princess, and you want to know where the story says everything built with their suffering, how your princess, you have to come and save her, and you get to that things where it's like, whoa, I didn't expect this happening, and you have to fight through here and fight through there to get through. And the princess you're trying to save sends you the super sword, baby. That super sword to save that. Only the heroes can use that sucker. You gotta use this. And the princess from the other side, not what you expected, but we're all suffering through something, doing what we gotta do to survive, And as you've played through this game so much, and you're just like, yeah, and you get to the ending, you're getting close to the ending, and even though this princess from the other universe, where it's a little bit dark, maybe she went some of the ways that she didn't think she was getting. This new princess, the princess on our side, she gets where she's coming from, and not to give away too much stuff. And then at the end of the game, the hero does what a hero's supposed to do. He makes the right choice to bring all the hope back on both sides of the story. And when I'm that excited from a story, writing down words so I can hold on to learning them through fighting through my aphasia, to feeling like the right hero will save on both sides to bring back the hope where hope can be taken or hope has already been lost, and it's there pushing through your system. I don't, with video games, I put it like if you take a test. This one's 100%, baby. I loved every single minute of this movie so much that I was trying to write down words so I can work on that. Thank you to this man who was reading it for us, and helped me for finding that golden sword, because I couldn't figure that out by myself. Thank you, guy on YouTube. So hopefully you've I've gone through what I can do, and here I am, Avm Project. Let's be those heroes where things that haven't gone perfectly, but here we are, right? Let's get that golden sword. Till the next episode, take it easy.